It's me again. I love each and every one of you. Share, subscribe, like this video. A lot of news, people. Birth pains just keep growing and growing. So much news I can't even keep up with it, to be honest with you. But that's a good news for us because we're getting ready to get out of here. And let's hope it's soon because I need a new mattress and I don't really want to get one. Oh, my mattress is done, people. I bet you I've had that mattress now probably... Well, I don't even want to tell you. It's embarrassing, but I've had it too long. It is so broke, and it's falling apart, and I need a new mattress. I'm like, Lord, come get me before I have to get this thing, because do you realize how high mattresses are anymore? My goodness. Crazy, people. Crazy. Make sure you put your prayer request in the bottom. This is called, let's see, we're going to look into this. This is what I was talking about with the draft there that's going on in Russia. The Russian Duma has passed draft laws. We are putting in works for a general conscription. A great war is just around the corner. Poland is the target. This is coming out of Russia. The Russian Duma has passed a special package of amendments that lay the groundwork for general conscription as a big war just around the corner, World War III. This was said to be the head of the Defense Committee and the State Duma in the Russian Federation during a speech to other members. Andrew says the same who will be revealed in a few days after the Wagner target in Belarus is the Swarovski corridor does not know something. Does he know something? So let's see. They revealed a few days ago that the Wagner target in Belarus is the... Okay. So this is the guy that was talking about hitting Poland in there. So this is the guy that's doing the talking. If Moscow is preparing general conscription, then the goal is unification of the Russian world. Kaliningrad, Transnistria, Odessa, etc. Duma package for amendments for conscription. In more detail, in today's primary, the deputies of the lower house of the Federal Assembly of Russia approved in a third final reading that the next package of amendments regarding the enlistment of both conscriptions and reservists in the ranks of the armed forces of the Russian Federation. The State Duma of the Russian Federation has approved a bill to raise the upper age limit for military service to 27 to 30 as of starting in 2024, and hopefully we'll be gone before then. Hopefully we're gone this week. Not the ball. At the same point, MP rejection that amendment for a transition period for a gradual increase in the upper conscription age. From January 1st, 2024, citizens aged 18 to 30 will be called up for military services. Citizens who turn 27 by the end of 2023 remain in the reserves and will not be drafted in 2024. So they're talking about draft over there. The State Duma of the Russian Federation said in a statement on the official Telegram channel that the lower house of the Russian Parliament, the draft law significantly expands the possibility of military commissions and the choice of methods of service to called-up notices, even introducing the modification nature of call-up notices. So they're already talking about the money it's going to take to pay these people. So this thing's already in the process. Now, calls can be sent to civilians' place of work or study by registered mail and to place the registration. In addition, Russian citizens is considered to have been notified of the need to appear at the military registration and conscription office immediately after corresponding registration is published in a special electronic register. At the same time, measures are being increased for soldiers that do not appear at the military office for the day after the service notification of the summons, in which one of the above ways of registration is electronic register, as well as a personal delivery. Military commissioners transit data, or commissioners, I don't even know how to say that word, transmit data on the citizens subject to conscription to local agencies of the Ministry of Internal Affairs, the FSB, and a ban on leaving the country. And other restrictions apply. So they're already putting it in place. You can't run. We are preparing for general conscription for a great war. We all know what that is. So if there are, let me tell you something, they don't prepare and put this kind of money behind things if it's not going to happen. They know it's going to happen. One of the authors of these amendments, the head of the State Duma Defense Committee, Andrea, I'm not even going to attempt that, during today's meeting explained that of the deputies, while the Parliament is considering new amendments to the law of the military service. First of all, order we brought to the military registration system thanks to the use of modern electronic services. Physical interaction between citizens and employees of the military registration and conscription officers will be minimized. So they want to make it more electronic and not have to deal with the military going out to everybody's homes. The law was written for a great war, for general conscription, and now the great war smells already. Colleagues, you see, we have already discussed here many times that amendments to laws are in preparation for the mobilization are very sensitive. These are sensitive because the law was written for a great war, for general conscription. And now this great war is already smelling. And we all keep looking for who we can get out there, who we can protect. Yes, there will be someone, there always will be, I understand. Let's see. The head of the Defense Committee of the State Duma sharply criticized the position of some deputies who support the maintenance of delays for certain categories of citizens. In particular, he opposed the law exemption for conscriptions for fathers with 3 or more children or those with disabled children. Boy, nice people, ain't they? At the same time, the State Duma and Russian Federation approved amendments prohibiting conscripts from leaving Russia from the day of the summons for work or study was sent and from the moment it was entered into the special registry. In addition, the State Duma of Russian Federation approved an amendment for fines up to 30,000 rubles for failure to appear to the military office. A special electronic recruitment register was created. There you have it, people. World War III around the corner. And they're not the only one doing this. China's doing the same thing. They're drafting people right off the streets. You don't see it in the press. You don't see it in the media. But it's happening. That's why you guys have me. Because I'm on the watchtower. And I'm making sure that this stuff don't go by me. And it ain't going to go by you guys. Thank all of you all that's subscribing. I think we've hit a null in it. I mean, we've got over 8,000. We're still growing, but it's just like it takes days. Sometimes it'll start back up. And I don't know if that's just in the YouTube algorithm, but when you hit share, like, and you like the comments, and you comment in the bottom, like I always tell you, put your prayer request stuff in there. When that happens, what we do, the algorithm of YouTube, when you put comments and you like and you share the videos, just a simple like makes people, it shows up in people's news feeds in YouTube that never would have had it before. So it's very important that you do that, not just on my channel. Make sure you do that on Kim Fisher's, GG's, Gator 1111, all these people. Because if you do that, even Aaron Got a Minute, Dr. Barry All, when you hit the like button, it puts it in the algorithm. So a lot of people we would never reach before will start to see it. It'll appear and they won't even like, okay, who's this? It'll just appear. Okay? That's why it's so important in these last days to make sure we get out as many. Exposure is where we get to where we can find people that might be on the fence about Jesus. They don't know if they're saved or whatever. You know, that's why it's so important in these last days to like and share and subscribe to the videos. Subscribe to the people. Because, like I said, we're in the last moments. We don't know when it is. Hopefully it's this week. You know, I'm not I don't know dates because God's never gave me one. You know, so the only thing I know is I see events happen before they happen. And sometimes it takes years for them to develop. But what I know is I see the season. He said, you'll see the season, and it won't come at you as a thief in the night. Well, me and you, we see the things coming. So if Jesus would come tomorrow night, he wouldn't catch us off guard because we're watching. And you get a crown for that, by the way. I love each and every one of you. I don't see or hear from you again. I'll see you in heaven.